I want to talk about me today, not the polished version that you see online, not the confident woman who knows who she is and stands firm in it, but we're going to talk about where I actually came from and the woman that I had to literally unlearn to become who I am now. Because none of this started with fitness. None of it even really started with relationships or mindset or overall confidence. It started a long time ago. I grew up in a home that from the outside probably looked fine, but inside there was instability, emotional inconsistency, a lot of things that taught me early on that love did not always feel safe or predictable. My parents did the best that they could with what they had. And I want to be very clear about this because it matters to me. I have a great relationship with both of my parents now. There is love, respect, forgiveness, and understanding there today. And I'm very grateful for that. But growing up, I didn't have the emotional structure that teaches a child how to regulate their emotions, how to trust themselves, or how to feel secure. And how could I have done that when I was raised by parents who themselves did not have emotional regulation, calmness, healthy communication skills, or accountability? So I adapted. I people pleased. I became hyper aware of everybody else's moods and I learned how to suppress mine instead of express. And when you don't process things as a child, you do not escape them. You carry them. That carried into my adulthood. It carried into my relationships and it carried into my body. There was a relationship I stayed in for almost 6 years where I slowly disappeared. And I don't blame that relationship. I stayed. I tolerated. I abandoned myself. And during that time, my weight climbed to 275 pounds, not overnight, slowly, quietly, and comfortably uncomfortable. And at the same time, I was working in the medical field for almost 10 years. I started as a medical assistant, worked my way up to a surgical coordinator for an orthopedic practice. And wow, on paper, it looked like success. In reality, it was toxic as hell. High stress, long hours, constant pressure. I was disconnected from my body, my emotions, and myself. And this is also where I need to be very honest about something else. I was seeking love, attention, and validation in all of the wrong places because when you do not learn how to self-soothe, self-validate, or feel secure within yourself, you look for it externally. You look for it in any sort of approval, in being chosen, wanted, and feeling seen by anybody that will give you a moment of attention. I did not know how to give that to myself, so I outsourced it. I attached my worth to how I was perceived and how I felt needed and whether somebody wanted me or not. And the more disconnected I felt from myself, the more I chased things outside to fill that void. I never learned how to sit with